Hey guys, let's talk about the backhand volleys. We are gonna talk about the 3 most common mistakes that I see you guys doing and how to fix them. We're gonna go step by step. I want you guys to really be solid on that volley. So the main thing we want to make sure that we have is a continental grip. We want to have it for the forehand and for the backhand. How we find it is very simple. This position, and we have our continental grip. That way our racket is in good position. Notice how my racket is looking here. If I had the wrong grip, like say a forehand grip, notice how it would look now. Or if I had it more inside, notice how it would look. So this is how we want it to look. First mistake. Basically what I see you guys doing is that this is your starting position, meaning the tip of the racket is down. We want to have the tip of the racket up as we set up for our backhand volley. Tip of the racket has to be up. This is what I see a lot. You guys are going like this, and this is how it looks. You're hitting the ball like this. Tip of the racket is down. The tip needs to be slightly up because the volley is a shot that is a little bit more up to down. We're not trying to brush it, so we don't need to really get under it. We're going to open it a little, but we don't need to get under it. So we cannot drop the tip of the racket for the volley. It needs to be up. That is the main thing as we start out our volleys and we go from here. The tip needs to be up. Now, the second mistake that I see is I notice when I'm here, my tip is up. Okay, here, tip is up. Notice that my strings are facing forward. Cord is over there. So I'm going to pretend the cord is to you guys. Turning, strings are facing to you guys. Okay, what I see very often is that the strings look like this. Sort of like, that's how we would hit a backhand. They're facing the side. So the cord is over there and the strings are facing the side. So the shot ends up looking something like this. Okay, that is not how we want to set it up. We don't want to have it to the side. We want to have the strings facing forward. Okay, we don't want to have it too much in like this. Just nice and relaxed. My wrist is not really in any sort of pressure right now. This is the position. Tip up and strings are facing forward. That is the starting position. Okay, very, very important because that is what's going to set you up for the rest of the volley. Then it's going to be really simple to do it. But if you have the strings and the tip of the racket in the wrong position, whether it's here, like this, or even if you have it facing forward, but then the tip is down, then you're going to feel like the ball is just going up the whole time. So after we're in this position, we want to have it also slightly tilted back. Right here. See how it's slightly tilted back? Not that much, just a little bit so that the ball can bounce in our strings. Notice I'm going to let it bounce on my strings and do a tiny movement. And ball is going over the net really softly. By just doing this, the ball is going over the net with just that tiny movement. Next mistake that I see you guys doing a lot is how we are hitting the ball on contact. A lot of you are telling me, oh, but I'm trying to then open my racket and do a little bit of slice and the ball keeps going up. I can't keep it low. That is probably why your contact is not right. We want to have the contact. This is already a position we were talking about. We want to have the contact like this. So see how the tip is still up. My racket is a little bit tilted back, but the tip is still up. Strings are facing forward. Like this, it's the contact. We don't want to be making contact like this or like this because the ball is going to fly up. We actually want to make contact here. It's like the ball is going to bounce on my strings right here. Okay, slightly tilted back. Now, after you make contact, then you slightly open it to finish a little bit right here. So contact, tip up still, and then I open it a little bit. That way, I feel the ball bouncing on my strings and then I open it. Otherwise, if you guys are dropping that tip and doing what I showed before, it looks like this. So it's like you're getting onto the ball. Not really going to get much power there. If you turn the racket, then you're going to have to really swing this way to make the ball in, and we don't want to do that. If you catch yourself finishing like this, guys, with the racket turned this way, you know you're not doing a good job. You're sort of hitting the volley like a backhand, and that is not what we want to do. we want to finish with the string slightly open, quite open, actually more so on the backhand volley than on the forehand volley. The finish is quite open because it's sort of like a slice. We're going to hit a little bit up to down, contact here, and then it opens a little bit. That is what we want to do. So let's make sure we eliminate all of this going on here. It's very simple. Tip up, string facing forward, and then we make contact still with the tip up, and then we slightly open it and finish right here. The last mistake is the transfer. We want to transfer, guys, and use that right leg. If you're righty and you're hitting this backhand volley right here, you want to use your right leg to transfer so that we get more power. But what I see so often is that you guys have put in the leg before you're making contact. So it looks like this. So you're losing the whole momentum and you're losing your rhythm. We don't want to step and then hit. We want to hit and step exactly at the same time. Split, step, split, same time. That is what's going to give you the rhythm, right? Because then I'm splitting, stepping, split, stepping. That is the timing, and that's how you're going to get good power off of doing such a short swing, because you're using the whole momentum of the stepping and the small swing that we're doing with the volley, versus this, or even if we do it after, some people do it after, still there is no momentum there. So let's make sure we get it down, guys. Let me know how it goes when you practice it, and let's really try to keep it simple in our position, step at the same time, and do it compact and follow every step. If you need help with your swings, we do have a coaching app where we do video analysis and show you exactly what the problem is and give you a program so you can fix it. We show you exactly how to fix it. That way you guys can keep making quick improvements. That is our coaching app, and you can check that on our description below. All right, guys, hope that helps. If you found this information useful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe so I can keep making videos like this for you guys. And also, don't forget to check the description below for our coaching app, and all the products that I recommend have some nice discounts on all tennis equipment. All right, guys, see you soon.